Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I want to share some projects I made with Scrap Diva Designs dies. These are dies from the February release. So I made some projects. They're all to do with organization and organizing your craft room. So hopefully this will show you some ways to use the dies in different ways, and yeah, just a really pretty way to go ahead and organize. So I'll show you the dies, show you my projects. I'll link them all down below. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. I will also put my referral link down there. If you place an order at scrapdivadesigns.com through that link, I get a commission from the sale, which I totally appreciate. Thank you guys so much to everybody who uses that. And you could save 10% by using the code Strawberry Cream at checkout, to save 10%. So let's get started with the first project, and this one is the 3D tier tray. So you've probably seen a bunch of the design team members make projects with this, and I've been so inspired by everybody's, by Monty's, and just all the different ways that people have designed theirs. So these are the dies it comes with. It comes with these, and these. So it does look intimidating when you first see the amount of dies that it comes with, but it's really, really simple to put together. The ones with stitching are obviously the layering dies, and then the other ones cut out pieces to put the tier tray together. These are embellishments. I didn't actually use these, but I'll show you where you can put them. These are the sides of the tier tray, and then it comes with dies to make boxes for the bottom, the bigger box, the medium box, and the smaller box. So without further ado, let me show you the one that I made. And I used the Maggie Holmes Garden Party collection. Isn't this so cute? And the way it's constructed, it's really, really nice and sturdy too. So I used AC cardstock, or actually I used Basil cardstock for the construction of mine, and I used pink. As you can see, it's pink textured cardstock, and then I used Garden Party for the layering pieces. So I used one of the ones with like bigger prints for the side, so because you could see a lot of it on the side panel. And everything is flying away, so I just put these in here so you could see how much space is in the bottom tray. But let me take these out. These are just like little Valentine embellishments that I put in these little jars. But look at how nice and big that bottom shelf is. And then you have the medium size one that's smaller, and then the small one on top. And what I did for each tray, I added, there's a layering piece for the bottom of the box, and I did add the layering pieces for the front and the back of the tray. I didn't add them to the inside of the shelves. You could if you wanted to. I just didn't do it for mine. And I added for these hearts. Those come from another new Scrap Diva Design set, which actually you could use two different ones. This is the heart planter pick, and I used the smaller heart here, and then the eyelet trim for that. So if you see on this heart, it's a smaller one, and I use gold shimmer paper for the eyelet trim. If you don't have this die set, you could also use this one, and it's the same exact size, the smaller heart and the trim. And this one is the paper clip set. So these die sets both came out this month as well. They just, do a little bit of a different thing. This one is a paper clip, and this is a planter pick. So, if you have both of them, you can use either or for that project. So I did that, and then I added some puffy stickers from Maggie Holmes. These are also stickers from that Garden Party collection. And then I added some little enamel dots there as well on the corners. And then on the back wall, let me move these for now. The back wall of each shelf, I added some stickers from Garden Party as well, and they have a clear backing, so I thought they look kind of like rub-on transfers there. I love this paper, this Garden Party one. I wanted to make sure the bunny was in there. So on the smaller one, I added like tea and dessert kind of stickers, and then the middle shelf, I added some houses, and then on the bottom shelf, you can see I added some bows. So I did use 2 pieces of the pink paper for the construction of the box. I should have added probably a layering piece on the inside because you can really see that a lot. Not that the pink looks bad at all, but a lot of the design team members did use pattern paper on the inside, and I probably should have done that in retrospect, but I didn't. It is so nice and sturdy though. When you construct the boxes, the front and the back are kind of double layered. Let me show you an example here. Like here is, here's an end piece of one of the boxes, and there's a score line here, and then you would flip this part over so it's a double layer. So that makes it really, really nice and sturdy. So yeah, it's super cute. Let me measure this for you. And I mean it just kind of in a, you know, just kind of a generic theme because I want to use this in my craft room for organization. So, but it would be really cute like for a holiday theme, and you can, you know, organize things that way, make a cute little display, gift it with some goodies in it. So this one, let's see, from top to bottom, it is about 5 7/8. And then the biggest, well, this is how deep it is. This is about 5.5 inches. And then side to side, it is about, let's see, let me get that over there. It's about 4 3/4 on the bottom. So it's a really, really nice size. And like I showed you in the beginning, you can fit these little containers in the bottom. So many of them. I just put 3, but just to give you an idea of things you could put in here. You know, if you're working on Valentine's Day projects on your desk, you could just put this on your desk with some, you know, different embellishments and different things you're using in your crafts. And that way, you know, they're accessible for you. And I had put, I'll show you these in a minute, but we'll move on to that project in a second. And yeah, so I just used different papers from the collection, and I think it is so, so cute. And yeah, there are tutorials out there how to do this. Just look on the product page, or, you know, follow Scrap Diva Designs on Instagram or YouTube, and you'll be able to find them there as well. But it is really easy. You just put each tray together and then just glue them onto the side. So it works out super easy. Okay, so that was the first project. The next one, I have some labels to show you. And as a lot of you know, I had to redo my craft room last year because I did have a flood in my craft room on the floor. So I had to take everything out, move it back into my craft room. So I used that opportunity to move some things around, change some things that weren't working for me, and to update, you know, my storage. So I have to label things. And I thought that it would be a great excuse to use these dies to make labels. So the first ones I'll show you, I use this die set. And this is called the Love Bundle Nesting Set. So these are the dies it comes with. It comes with 3 sets of 2 dies. So like there's this larger set, I'll take it off, which has the outer oval, which has the like eyelet detail. It's got stitching on the inside and little hearts for the eyelet. And then, oops, hang on one sec. Sorry, I dropped that. Okay, so then for the inner circle, you can either layer them together if you want. If you layered them together, it would cut out the frame here. I would probably just cut this out separately, so it cuts out a whole oval, and then this would cut out a whole oval as well, and then just put them on top of each other. And then this one has stitch detail. It's so nice to have these dies in your stash to work either separately or together. So there's the big one, the medium size, and the smaller one. I used the smaller one in my project, so I'll measure the big one for you to give you an idea. Let me just put it down. It's a little bit easier. I could probably use the grid, but I'll use my ruler. Oops. Let's move this so you can see it. Okay, so the big one is about 5 inches, top to or side to side, or the long way anyway. And then top to bottom, it's about 4.5 inches. So really nice size. There's been great projects with this as well. So in my tier tray, here's the smaller one. So this is what it looks like when you cut out the eyelet part by itself. And I just used some white 110-pound paper, cut out really nicely and cleanly. You can see all the little hearts cut out. I think I had to pop out 1 or 2, but no biggie. And then this stitched layer, I used some paper that I think it's from Fancy Pants Designs, and I use this paper a lot. I just bought a whole stack of it a long time ago, and I love it for my labels and just for like, you know, generic floral projects. It has a stripe on the back. So this is an extra one I have, and what I did was I stamped all of my organizing kind of, you know, labels that I wanted to put on here. And then I tied ribbon through the eyelet and put it onto my bin. So let's go over and take a look at that. Okay, so this is let me back up a little bit here. This is like a shelving unit that I have I've had this from Michael's, I think, from a long time ago. So I do store a lot of my dies and stamps in here. So this is how I used that oval die set to organize these bins. So I have KS Craft dies here. I think this whole shelf is KS Craft dies. Yeah. And I like how this, like, you know, kind of like uneven stamping looks on there. Let me show you another bin here. There's Scrap Diva Designs. So I use for that. You guys have seen me use it before. Hold on, let me just... So I use for that this little stamp set that I got from Michael's a long time ago, and I just like the font. It's really small. It was in the front, in those front bins. I don't know if they still have it or not. But I just, you know, do each individual letter, and I like the unevenness of it. I am so sorry for shaking like that. Let me hold it still. So like there, I have my handmade stamps, sentiments, etc. I have a lot of space here for more Scrap Diva Designs dies. There I have my, okay, sorry, my phone cut off because I ran out of space. But anyway, so with these labels, what I did was, I think I told you before that I was going to tie ribbon through the eyelet. And I actually poked a hole, as you could see with my Crocodile. I added a white eyelet and then tied a ribbon through the handle. Oops, that came undone now. But I tied a ribbon through it, and I'll have to redo that. But that's how it looks on all of these bins, like that. And I think it looks so cute, and I just want them to look all consistent on this tray. There are some dies I have to sort, and I think it looks really, really cute. Okay, and the next labeling project I wanted to show you, I have other bins that needed to be labeled. So I used, these are from, let me show you what I use for the background first. These are dry erase labels from Target, and I think yeah, I had one of the packs I wanted to show you guys. These were in the dollar section. I think it was like at back to school time, and I bought a whole bunch of these because I knew I would use them for labeling eventually, and that's what I'm doing with these. So they're just like these clips, and you could use them for dry erase, but I decided to use them just for regular labels. So I cut out some paper to fit on top like this, and I have a couple here, but anyway, it would go like this, and I just glue them on. And this paper is from, I'll show you the paper pack. It's from Pretty Posy, and this is from First Edition, and Joann's used to sell this, and that's where I had gotten it. So I used that paper, and then I cut out some label paper after I had printed the labels out. So I was looking for like different shape labels, like Avery labels, and I couldn't find ones that I wanted. So I figured, why don't I just buy printable sticker paper and use Scrap Diva Designs dies to go ahead and cut out the shape of sticker that I wanted. So that's what I did. I got this 8.5 by 11 sticker paper from Amazon, and I will put the link down below if you are interested. But you could just go ahead and like go on your computer or on your phone. I used an Avery template. They have an 8.5 by 11 sticker template to design your labels in, and I imported, I'll show you here like a screenshot of it. So I added like a heart shape, and it actually happened to be the exact same shape as the Scrap Diva Designs heart. So that worked out perfectly. And then I just, you know, picked what labels I needed, picked the font, got rid of the hearts that I had added and printed them out. And then I went ahead and die cut it with the heart. And I used the same dies that I used for the 3-tier tray, but I just used the bigger heart. which was right here, and I'll show you that to you. So sticker paper cuts out beautifully with the dies. I wasn't sure how that would work because I've never done it before, but it worked great. And this sticker paper comes with these little like sticker handle things. So you take this, put this on, I'll show you right here. Okay, so this is one that has the sticker backing on it still. So sometimes it's hard to get those off. So you take this and just put it on the back of your sticker, and then it just peels. Hang on, it's supposed to, did before, oh, there we go. Okay, so it just peels the backing off like that. And then you have a sticker. So, and then you can reuse this too. So let me just peel that off, put this back. Okay, so I'm just going to put this onto my paper. I'll show you how I made these, just like that. And then I added my Fabri-Tac. You can use hot glue, whatever kind of glue you want. And I'll just add a few dollops of that. Kind of go to the edges. And this is nice thick paper too. Okay, and then make sure you have it the right way, and then just stick it onto whatever you're using for your labels. You don't have to use these things from Target. You know, whatever you want to use, whatever you want to have as the base for your labels, you could do it on. If you want to use like, I don't know, like acrylic blanks that you get from Hobby Lobby, you could do that and just kind of tie them onto your bins. So, but I like these because they have the clip. And the bins that I'm using these on, they work well. And I'll show you that too. So that's what that looks like. And let's go over to the bins and I'll show you how that works. All right, so this is my big like cube storage thing in my craft room. And I have 4 bins on each corner of it. So you can see those. So here's where I put some of those labels. Right? Doesn't that look cute? And they've just fit perfectly on there. I mean, there's like a label thingy here, but I like how this looks better. So I have woodblock stamps there. Let's move over across. Here I have my prim supplies, because sometimes I make like gingerbread, you know, like buckets and things like that. Down here I have my coloring supplies. That's like my pencils and watercolors, and not my alcohol markers really, that I have those elsewhere. There might be a few in there. And then over here I have flowers, and these are like all my paper flowers, and I have some embellishments in there too, so just to keep those out of sight. And then over here, this is next to the shelf I just showed you. So I have this other shelving unit here. And this one, the bins are a little bit different, so I wanted to label them a little bit differently. So this is an example of the Scrap Diva Designs dies. The one that we just made is this one. So I have that here, more Scrap Diva Designs, and more here. And they just look nice, I think, like all the same. Each shelf is a little bit different. Like this one, I didn't add one of the Target holders because it has nothing to hook onto, so I didn't put that there. These were already labeled. And then the one that we made, I'm just going to put in this bin, just, you know, to anticipate more dies coming in. So I have somewhere to put them. So I have 2 bins that'll be ready for more dies. And then there's where that's where I keep all my eyelets and breads. Those are my inking supplies, just some of them, just some of the ones that I use a lot, like my black ink, my strawberry cream stamp, and some other ink pads. I have another big bin of ink pads. So, and then down here are, I haven't labeled these yet. Actually, I have some charms in here, and I did make a charm label that I have to put in there, and those are other things. But yeah, just an idea of how to use your dies to do some organizing. So that is it for today, you guys. I'll leave links to all of these dies down below. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gives you some ideas to, you know, use dies to personalize your space. Don't forget to use my referral link if you place an order. I'd really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, of course, to use my coupon code at checkout, Strawberry Cream, to save 10%. Thank you guys to everybody who orders. through my link and uses my coupon code, I get an email whenever anyone uses my referral link, and it doesn't tell me who or anything, but I love getting those emails. It just makes me so happy that you think to use my link. It's just so nice. Thank you. So, all right, you guys, I'll be back soon with more projects. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.